Hello everyone, this is Leo Siron. I'm here with Javier, and today on TGG Podcast we're gonna talk about Monster Hunter. Amazing series, man. It's an amazing series.
A lot of people love it.
Yeah, and we are two of those people, by the way. So you've been playing Monster Hunter World, Javier. How is it going for you?
It's too addicting. Way too addicting.
Yeah, I know, right? There was a time, I think it was 2014, where for about 1 year, I only played Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate on 3DS. I played very little of other games, because I wanted so much to grind and get new armor there. It's very enticing and very, very addicting. Monster Hunter is just like that.
Yep. Monster Hunter is, it's a MMO. Well, it's not really. I don't know if to call it an MMORPG, but it's. I would say it's similar to Fantasy Star Online for the Sega Dreamcast back in the day. I would say that's similar to that, but it's more technical. If you know what I mean, like when you're hunting a monster, like no monsters have life bars. You actually gotta watch for their the motions and the way they act and stuff like that. Well, I know that on the previous Monster Hunters as well as Monster Hunter World, I believe, you watch their heart rate. So the more the heart rate goes crazy and it slowly dissipates, that the monster either croak or it's your chance to capture it.
Yeah, one thing that's amazing in the Monster Hunter series is that the whole world, the fauna, the animals all feel alive, like in a real ecosystem. The lack of life bars that you just talked about makes it so that you really have to observe the creatures, and their behavior changes according to how much life they have left. Whether or not you severed her tail or destroyed their horns, it all changes the way they act, and this makes for very deep gameplay and a very rich game world. This is one of the most admirable things in Monster Hunter. And
yeah, definitely.
as far as I know, one of the things that evolved a lot in Monster Hunter World is the depth of the world itself. Like in other Monster Hunters, the ambience, the scenarios were rich and pretty and all, but the interactions you could have with the slopes and everything was really limited, and it slowly evolved over the time. But in Monster Hunter World, it leaped so that you can climb on vines and jump and do a lot of things in a more free way.
Not only that, but the areas now they don't load like they used to.
Yeah.
I never played Monster Hunter 3 on the Wii U and 3DS. The areas would load. You go to section A. The section 1, and after you go to section 2, then it'll load like 2.5 seconds. That go to section 3, then load again for 2.5 seconds, so on and so forth.
Yeah, it all changed a lot. Before, if you wanted to flee from a monster, you just changed areas, and so you could drink potions, sharpen your weapon at ease. But now, no, you have to make cunning strategies to get your time in order to recover, or else you're toast.
Yeah, a funny story about that. When I first had to fight the Anjanath, which is red pinkish T-Rex on Monster Hunter World, when we ran into one of the caves to try to escape from it, it actually went inside the cave and burrowed itself in there and killed us.
Wow. You thought you were safe there, but all of a sudden, nope.
Yeah, these monsters, in this game, they're very adaptable. Like you can be in one area, fighting what you're supposed to be getting, and then one of the other big monsters will come by and either A, attack you, or B, attack the other monster. And that's when you get experience points just for sitting there watching the two monsters fight. There was a time where I forgot who we were fighting. I think we were fighting a Rathian, and another monster, but they weren't attacking each other. They're actually double teaming us.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing that can happen in these games. Sometimes, like, avoiding the attacks of one big monster is hard enough, but avoiding two, man, I try to flee when that happens, or use dung bombs. I don't know if that still exists in Monster Hunter World, but dung bombs are basically shit bombs that you're throwing shit at the monster.
Yeah, those still exist. Those definitely still exist.
Yeah.
There's also screamer pods, and
What?
those usually help out too.
What's that? These pods you talked about now. What are they? What function do they serve?
The screamer pods, like let's say there's let's say you're hunting like a great Jagras, for example, in an ancient forest. And there's gonna be a little Jagras that's running around. So you shoot one of the screamer pods, and it'll actually make the little Jagras just run away.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So those definitely help out a lot.
Yeah, I see.
For me, since I'm a bow hunter, which everybody hates, I guess nobody likes bow hunters because apparently we get in the way. But
No way.
I like to like if the monster's chasing after me, I'll either A, turn around and shoot them, and I have to continue running, or B, if he's gonna charge at me, I'll just definitely just go right at him.
Wow. Playing the bow seems to be hard. I tried it for a little bit, but it's hard to rack up enough damage to kill the monster.
I love playing bow. Bow's fun.
So, which are your favorite weapons besides the bow that you already talked about?
Well, when I play Monster Hunter 3, I use the daggers.
Dual swords, okay.
A lot. Yeah, the dual swords. But since I can't really play that kind of style, since I play softpaw left-handed, I have to play bow. But now I also play, I guess, would be heavy assault rifles.
Okay.
So you got different mixtures of different types of ammo. You got the sleep ammo, you got burst ammo, you have paralysis and stuff like that.
Yeah, these make the ranged weapons in Monster Hunter be really versatile because you can use all sorts of coating for different effects.
Yeah, there's also specials too. Like with the rifles, you get Wyvern Heart, which one of them turns into a assault rifle itself, and then until it dissipates basically, and then after that there's another one called Wyvern Snipe, where you actually just sit down and turn your weapon into a sniper rifle, but you only get one shot per special.
Nice. But that's new to Monster Hunter World,
and
right?
Then with
yeah,
a Monster Hunter World, and then with the bow there's Dragon Shot, where you charge up 3 arrows and then shoot them out in the enemy, and it does probably about, well, it depends where you hit them, but usually I get about a good 8 hits of 20 hit points each.
Cool.
And then there is a I guess it's called a rock shot. It's where you shoot a barrel of rocks up in the air, and then the rocks rain upon the enemy and stun them.
The bow is really versatile as well in terms of movement and kinds of shots you can do, arc shots, power shots, and all kinds of shots.
I love the bow. The bow's really good. But it's just that with the bow, I gotta have probably about 6 or 7 different bows, one for each element.
Wow, that's a lot.
So it takes a while to grind those, but it's well worth it because once you go on the field, you actually have that bow and you're already ready, set to go.
Yeah, no wonder you're addicted. You've got a lot of bows to grind.
Yeah.
Now, I prefer to play with melee weapons. When I first played Monster Hunter 3 on Wii, they had less weapons than Monster Hunter normally had there. So I played basically with the hammer and the switch axe there. The switch axe is that weapon that can turn into an axe or a big blade. It's similar but different to the charge blade that was introduced in Monster Hunter 4. So in Monster Hunter 4, I played mainly with the insect glaive, because I believe that the insect glaive is a weapon that really balances speed and power, which is something I really
And
like.
you leap around too.
What?
You also leap around and actually have chances to jumping on the monster and riding it.
Yeah, I really love mobility, so that weapon is what was like a glove to me. It was just what I wanted in the game. So, but I also tried a little bit of dual blades, but even though I like quick weapons and quick characters, it kinda didn't work for me. So I prefer to keep the insect glaive and maybe sword and shield. I am experimenting with other weapons. I mean, I don't have Monster Hunter World, I still only have the Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate on 3DS, but I'll eventually get World when I get the chance, but I can still practice on the 3DS meanwhile.
Yeah.
But you know, I've got lots of funny hunting stories to share when I was hunting with my friends mainly. So there was this one time I was playing on Wii as a hammer, and we were hunting a Barioth, which is an ice cat that can freeze people in a snowball, so they can only walk slowly forwards. And Barioth moves all around the stage, he's really fast. So my friend was frozen, trying to escape, and I was worried that the Barioth would get to him. So I had two options. Do a small kick on him that would break the ice, and so he would just flinch for a moment and would be able to escape again, or I could grab my hammer and launch him up in the air with a huge swipe. The ice would break, he would fly. That's what I did, so I thought that was cool. The problem is, as soon as he landed, he had bigger landing leg than if I just did the kick. Barioth got him and killed him, and we failed the quest just because I wanted to be cool with the hammer. It was really silly when I think about it, but the laughs I got out of it were worth it in the end. Have you hunted a lot with your friends, man?
I play with my wife.
Yeah, nice. It's cool.
So like I said, I'm a bow main. My wife, she's a honey horn main. She'll play the music with the honey horn, and it'll buff up everybody that's in the party. Everybody gets healed, defense, or they'll get power ups and stuff like that.
Cool, amazing. The hunting horn is a very good weapon for group hunts.
It's a very good weapon for group hunts, but only few people rarely play it.
Yeah, right. I played a lot of Monster Hunter 4, as I just said, and I think I only hunted with once or twice with a person who had the hunting horn. It's really, really rare, weird.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I even thought of trying to practice that weapon myself, because I think it's really interesting. It's good if you're trying to help newer players as well, because you can buff them and let them try and make some work. Because there are some hunters, I realized that they only enter parties to grab the spoils after the hunt. Sometimes you think that a hunter is good because of his ranking, but he might be just a leech to others, be a really bad player that only stays in the sidelines and collect things afterwards. I only met a couple of those. This is not very common, but there are people like that.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
Yeah.
It happens a lot in SOS too, someone will send out an SOS player on Monster Hunter World. So then, you go to look for an SOS, and then you find one with low level prison. They'll just either A, sit there, or B, they'll keep getting what's called carted.
Yeah.
They get sent back to the camp after they faint.
Yeah.
But there's only so many times you can get carted, so. And that happens a lot. But as soon as, we get done either A, killing the monster, or B, trapping it, they get all the spoils and everything, which is really ridiculous.
Yeah, the game is mainly cooperative. It doesn't have any engine to realize which players did the most work. I do believe this has a good side and a bad side because it incentives cooperation and friendliness, but as we just said, there can be some leeches out there doing nothing.
There's even those people too, you help them out, they're doing their work and everything, but as soon as they kill the monster, you're over there trying to, get your parts, they'll just like knock you off the cliff and,
Really?
not even let you do whatever. Yeah, there's people like that.
I never met someone like that. Well, I would be really
We met a couple people like that already.
What?
I said we met a couple of people like that already.
Oh, come on. There should be a way to report players. I don't remember if there is.
There is. I mean, there is. With the whole, Xbox Live or PSN system. I mean,
Okay.
all you gotta do is go to player list, look up that player that you last played with, and then, report them for bad communication or whatever, so on and so forth. But
All
I
right.
just found out recently that if you send an SOS and someone comes by to help you and they're just being stupid, or whatever, you can actually kick them out of the game.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
That is an old feature of the games. But I'm lucky that I never met someone that would just bash me while I was trying to collect spoils.
Yep.
I played a lot with my brother. My brother is even more of a Monster Hunter aficionado than I am. Like, we both got it for our Wii's. Each one of us had a gaming console because we lived in separate homes. But then we played together. But he grinded so much faster than I did because during some of his school holidays, for I think 40 days, he did nothing but hunt, and hunt. So he got really amazing at the game. And it was really
wow.
cool hunting with him. This was back in the Wii. Now in 3DS I hunted with other friends. My brother doesn't own a 3DS unfortunately, but he's playing Monster Hunter World now on PS4 and he's loving it. Too bad that when I get it, it will be probably for X1 or PC, and I don't know if there is cross-platform play. I don't know if I will be able to play with my little brother again. But I'll be able to play with you, man. That's gonna be amazing.
You better get it on Xbox One, sir.
Yeah, I really need to get that console. So you can cover me with the bow as I jump on them with the insect glaive. It's gonna be freaking awesome. And your wife plays the hunting horn to make us buff as hell.
Yeah.
So, which are your favorite monsters to hunt? Which ones do you like to bash away or shoot away with your weapons?
Well, at first I really hated the Anjanath. Now I just like kicking his ass. That's the T-Rex.
All right.
And the second one will probably have to be. Well, there's actually two of them, two different types. We give them code names because their names are really weird.
Okay.
One's called Kulu Yaku, which is actually a velociraptor who bashes you with rocks.
Okay.
And then we call that one the Rock Chicken.
Rock Chicken.
And then in the Coral Highlands, there's one called the Ziti Lakul, which is a purple velociraptor who can flashbang you with its ears for some reason. We call that one the Flash Chicken.
They're all chickens in the end.
Yeah. And then pretty soon the DLC coming out for Monster Hunter World with Devil Joe, which everyone calls the Giant Pickle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Monster Hunter, I think, try 3, 4 generations and now. And I started calling him the Pickle Chicken because he has itty bitty little arms. I call him the Pickle Chicken. So I can't wait to bash the Pickle Chicken's head in.
They should change the name of the game for Chicken Hunter World.
Yeah, I know.
My brother is really excited for Devil Joe. I think he just told me that that's one of his favorite monsters to hunt, and to equip as, because his armor and weapons are so cool looking. It's really cool.
Alright, there's something else I want to talk about too, which is the DLC. If
Oh.
you noticed in the 3DS versions, I believe of 4 and Generations, there's the what the hell's her name from Animal Crossing? Isabelle. You can get your Palico to dress up as Isabelle from Animal Crossing. And then
I didn't know that. I think that's not on 4 that I own. I think that's on Generations and Beyond.
Yeah, Generations. Well, yeah, that's you can get your Palico dressed up as Isabelle from Animal Crossing. What else was there? There's different DLCs to get your Palico dressed up as.
There was one DLC that almost made me buy the game was the Dark Magician outfit for the Palico. Because
Magician.
Yeah, the Dark Magician from Yu-Gi-Oh! I am a big fan of this deck. I really wanted that.
That's cool.
Yeah. And there was also Fox McCloud from Star Fox on the Palicos.
Don't forget about Samus outfit. Wasn't there like a Samus outfit as well?
Yeah, that was on Monster Hunter 4 that I own, but I don't have this outfit yet. I've got others.
I'm waiting for there's Monster Hunter World in April, I believe, 12th or 16th. Or 21st, I forgot what day it is. It's the Mega Man outfit for your Palico.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be amazing. And then you got the PlayStation has the Street Fighter outfit for Ryu and Sakura. And
that was brilliant. The Ryu one.
Well,
the DLC of Street Fighter was brilliant. You even get new movesets with the Shoryuken and Hadouken. That's amazing. Really amazing.
Yeah. Actually, those are gestures, I believe, because when I look at the market on Xbox One, they're actually gestures. But you could use those as attacks, though, which is pretty neat.
Yes.
And then there was the Horizon Zero Dawn event for the PS4, where you could get Aloy's outfit and her bow, and dress up your Palico as one of the machines.
Yes.
And then now there's what was recently announced a couple of days ago was the Dante from Devil May Cry going to be inside Monster Hunter.
That one was really amazing as well.
I can't wait for that one. That's good.
Yeah, I know, right? You love Devil May Cry. You may be like super duper excited to play as Dante.
Dude, Devil May Cry is like the Bible of hack and slash.
Yeah, that one was really amazing. I mean, it's going to be. The trailer was amazing. Having it on the game will be amazing. But was there any Palico changes that was Devil May Cry related as well, besides the Dante outfit for the Hunter?
No, not really.
Oh, anyway, I don't think that they could add anything from Devil May Cry on the little cats. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know, but all I know is Microsoft should get off their freaking fat asses, get out a Palico outfit of a Grunt from Halo, because that'll be perfect for the Palico. But yeah, that ain't gonna happen because Microsoft's too much of. We really don't need exclusives.
That's sad.
That's what killed them. You know, they want everything else. We'll talk about that another discussion.
Okay, yeah. That's a big subject.
But so far Monster Hunter World, it's been great. It's been going good. They're constantly tossing out events. So just previously there was the Wiggler hat event where you could get like this giant freaking long worm head called a Wiggler.
Wow.
And it's actually pretty good because it actually has like 3 armor slots, and
wow,
I believe it's like 2 fire, 0 gets thunder, 2 gets something else. And then just recently there was the Shadow Shades event, Like there's that one where you fight 3 of the flash chickens, and then there was another that like as you progress through the game, there's a funny outfit for you. It's actually a headpiece. It's a palico hat, so your head looks like a cat.
So you can go matching with your little minion.
Yeah, pretty much.
There are, for what you're saying, there are way more events on Monster Hunter World than any amount of events on previous Monster Hunters that I know of.
Yeah, they're starting to pump them out like crazy right now. I mean, like it seems like almost every week there's an event.
I like this. They're really investing in the game. They're enriching the experience of the game. It's really good. That's one thing I like about Monster Hunter is that it's got a lot of free DLC. It's just a delight.
Yeah, they have to pump them out. I mean, it is now considered as Capcom's #1 best-selling game of all time. So in order to keep that record, they have to pump out freaking events like crazy and pump out crossovers and so on and so forth.
Yes.
I mean, I'm hoping the next crossover will probably be like Resident Evil. That'll be pretty neat. Or see a crossover of like I would honestly love to have Strider's outfit.
Whoa! I do believe that was done before.
And his blade will be freaking neat. And then what else is there? I would love to see something from Darkstalkers, in that game too.
Yes, Darkstalkers is amazing. And it's from Capcom,
yes.
So it's not so unlikely.
Exactly. And then, what else is there? Capcom has so many freaking games, it's insane. But I would love to see something from Alien vs. Predator, because I remember Capcom did make that game for the arcade.
Oh, but I don't know if that's I don't know if that IP is really big in Japan, but it would be interesting because it would be kind of a monster hunting other monsters as well,
Well, that's the thing though, like, in Monster Hunter World, there's actually monsters who hunt other monsters. I mean, the Great Jaguars eat. The Great Jaguars can swallow one monster completely whole without even chewing it.
Well, yeah, that's true. It wouldn't be so strange in the context.
Yep.
That's cool.
But wouldn't it be neat? Would it be neat dressed up as Predator with the insect clave, running around and just hunting?
What?
Wouldn't it be great just dressed up as a Predator?
Yes.
Okay, from Alien vs. Predator and running around with the insect clave and just going at it.
That would be really amazing. The Predator uses a staff in the movies as well, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he does. He actually does leap too. He actually does hide and everything else too. So yeah.
Now that you're clarifying it, it would be a very good fit to the game, actually. When I think back
yeah.
of it. The Predator Hunter. Then you are predating the monsters. It all fits. It all aligns. Wow, I'm impressed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
It was pretty funny in the Monster Hunter World Xbox One community on Facebook. When I posted a thing on there, I asked everybody, how would you feel, if Capcom put, Godzilla in there as one of the monsters you're gonna fight? And a lot of people kept saying, well, if you started fighting Godzilla, he'll probably obliterate you one shot.
Yes. Godzilla's way too
exactly. Big. Well, that's the thing though, there's a monster on Monster Hunter World called Zora Magdaros. And he's kind of like as big as, I would say, 2001 Godzilla. So yeah.
Oh yeah, you've got a giant monster already there. It would be a special hunt just like Zora.
Zora Magdaros.
Yeah. Oh, it could work. They've got good ideas for the game, man. You should pitch them.
Too many good ideas.
Just...
Dear Capcom, listen to this podcast.
Yeah. we're gathering involuntary sponsors on our podcasts.
Yeah, I know. Where's Netflix now? This.
I do believe. After I saw the Ninja Turtles in Injustice 2, now I want to see them everywhere. I wanted them to be on Smash Brothers, I want them on Monster Hunter. But I know it's really unlikely, it's just a dream of mine. It would be amazing to play as Donatello with a staff that was an insect's glaive, you know? Leonardo with dual blades that are his katanas. And they had those tubular talk that the turtles do while you're hunting. I'd really have a fangasm with that.
What about what's his name? Ace Attorney. I forgot.
Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Yeah, the lawyer from Capcom.
You would sue the monsters for destroying villages.
Objection. But yeah, you know, there's like so many Capcom characters you can toss in Monster Hunter World. It's insane. I mean, if you can even toss in Beautiful Joe as a Palico, that'll be great.
Yeah, Beautiful Joe, because he's little, né?
Make him a Palico, or give him the Palico outfit. Yeah.
Palico, and he does all those poses that Beautiful Joe does.
Yep.
Did you know, by the way, I was reading an article these days about Platinum Games, and Platinum Games was funded by ex-Capcom staff that worked on Beautiful Joe.
Yeah, they also worked on Devil May Cry as well.
Yes, yes.
Because I believe the creator of Platinum Games came from Capcom. I think that was the creator of Devil May Cry.
Oh, right. Yeah. They were having a hard time at Capcom and they decided to make their own company. With Blackjack and
Look at them now.
But that's it. Monster Hunter is amazing, and really, I can't wait to get my hands on Monster Hunter World. If I'm not able to get it for X1, I'll be renewing my PC this year, and it's gonna be released for PC I think in August or July. So later this year I'll have
PC will have all those anime mods, so that's gonna be fun for you.
Wow, yeah. They're gonna make all sorts of crazy armors.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a Fist of the North Star outfit like Kenshiro? You go to the monster and water! Then the monster explodes.
That'll be awesome.
I'd pay good money for this mod. But I think that's it. I don't know what else I could add to the subject.
Well, that's it for me, man.
I just wanna mention that my favorite monster to hunt is Rajang. He's like a Super Saiyan monkey spoof because he's a sort of a monkey that has brown hair. Then when he gets stronger, he goes blonde, and after getting blonde, his fur gets spikier with electricity. It's a metaphor for the normal form, Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2 forms. And he's really, really strong, attacks with electricity, and his equipment are really good and look good and are strong as well. I hunted him a lot by myself because there weren't many hunters online willing to challenge this beast, but I made it. I made a complete armor set of Rajang, and it's my pride and glory on 3DS.
So now you're Brawly.
Yes, now I'm Brawly. Kakarot! And I hunt Kakarot.
Yep.
Too cool. But that's it. I think we can wrap it up for today, or do you want to add anything?
Nah, that's it, man.
So that's it, friends. We're not gonna wish you only happy gaming, but happy hunting as well today.
Yeah, be careful of those Xenos and take care of yourself.
Yeah. Bye bye, friends. Until next time.